Good morning, you two. Hope you're all well. This is your Tuesday's literacy lesson, and this half term we're looking at writing a non-chronological report, all based on butterflies. But before we do that, let's have a look at your spelling. So this week we're learning about the S sound. Okay, usually it's made with an S grapheme, and it's spelt with an S or a digraph S, but the S sound can also be made with a C. The letter C, okay? Now, usually when we see the letter C, we say, okay? And it's a hard sound. So have a go at just putting your fingers on your throat and say the sound. Ready? And again. Can you see how your voice box moves up and down? It's a very hard sound. And again, this time, put your hand on your throat and see if you can say that S sound and see if you can notice a difference in the movement in your throat. And again, there's not much movement, and it's known as a soft sound, okay? And the trick is, if it comes before the vowels E, I, and Y, we use the letter C to spell words, but they make the S sound, okay? So in words like cell, race, ice, face, and space, okay? Other words and other combinations are city and circle, okay? As well as spicy, bicycle, fancy. And you know, as you'll notice in the Y sound here at the end of these words makes the E sound, okay? But as we know that Y isn't a vowel on its own, it's a consonant. But it makes the E sound, okay? So you've got to look for that, so be careful when you are doing your spellings. Let's have a look at doing your spellings today. So you can write your spelling on the left-hand side of your literacy booklet, as you'll have space, hopefully. Remember to read the word, write the tricky word, and then put it into a sentence. So my turn first. Ready? Spicy. Your turn. My turn again. Spicy. Your turn. Okay, write the tricky word. And my sentence is, I like to eat spicy food. You have a think what you'd like to write for your sentence. Remember your capital letters, your finger spaces, and your full stops. Okay, pause the video here if you need some time to write your sentence. Okay, and for grammar, we're looking at different sentence types. And in particular, we're looking at question marks and exclamation marks. Let's find a little bit about them. So exclamations are sentences that begin with what and how. They are a full sentence and they include a verb, and they end with an exclamation mark, which looks like this. Okay, so it's just usually a line with a little dot. And it's usually we use an exclamation to show, express feeling like happiness, excitement. It might be you're angry, or if you're shocked, or if you're wondering about something, then you would use that to express how you're feeling, okay? And so questions are sentences that ask something, and they usually end with a question mark, which looks like this. Questions can be with lots of different question words, like including who, what, why, when, where, and why, and lots more. So for example, when are you going to the park? So you'll always need a question mark at the end because you're asking something and it needs an answer. So some of the similarities and some of the differences. So both exclamations and questions can begin with how and what, so be careful. Both exclamations and questions can include a verb. Exclamations end with an exclamation mark, and questions end with a question mark. So that's the difference. Questions need an answer, they're asking something, and exclamations usually express shock, surprise, or wonder at something, and questions, however, do not. So those are the differences when you need to know which one you need to use and when. Okay, 2 sentences for you here. So I want you to tell me which sentence will need a question mark and which will need an exclamation mark. You don't need to write these down, you can just tell your grown-ups. I'm just going to read the sentences and then you can have a quick chat. When are you going to the park? And my second sentence is, I am so excited for my sleepover. So just have a quick chat with your grown-up. Tell me, which punctuation mark will I need for which sentence? Okay, let's have a look. When are you going to the park? So what am I doing? I'm asking a question, so I will need a question mark. Next one, I am so excited for my sleepover. What will I need? I will need an exclamation mark because I'm expressing my excitement because I'm looking forward to having a sleepover, so it needs an exclamation mark. Okay, today's task then is you're going to plan your ideas for your non-chronological report about butterflies. Now, all last week we were involved in lots of immersion activities where we did lots of art, we looked at 3D life cycles, and we just, on the whole, learnt lots of different facts about butterflies, like, for example, what they eat, where they live, and other interesting facts. So, let's find out what is a non-chronological report. A non-chronological report is when we write something to give information, or we're informing somebody or something about a particular subject or topic. Okay, so it's usually based on one topic or subject, and it's to inform people. You're telling them, you're giving them that information. So here's some of the important features. Now, I know yesterday you looked at analysing a non-chronological text. So today we're going to pull those key features apart again and have a little look at them. So we have, for a non-chronological report, we usually have a title, an introduction, so a little bit of information about what your report is about and what you're going to be telling people. Subheadings, which we have met already when we did our leaflets about China, so you know a bit about that. Sections of information, that means you're putting your information together, so you're writing about one thing. So for example, if you're writing about what type of food butterflies eat, then that's what you would be writing about, what butterflies eat. Okay, you wouldn't write about butterflies live in one places. Okay, so you'd group your ideas together. So sections is exactly what it means. It's you're grouping your ideas and information together. Factual information, so using facts. Okay, so it's not made up, it's not fiction, it's factual information that you're going to be providing. And usually you'll see some diagrams or pictures or photos, and they have captions, a little sentence to explain something. It might just be a picture of a butterfly, what type of butterfly. It might be, for example, a monarch butterfly. So it's just giving you some snippets of information. So those are the things that we look for. They are the key features of a non-chronological report. Now I have a question for you. I want to know, what facts can you remember about butterflies? I want you to turn to your grown-up and see if you can share some ideas. What can you remember? What can you recall? And what did we learn about butterflies? Pause the video here and then come back and share your ideas. Okay, here are some facts that I have put together. So I have the life cycle of a butterfly it happens in 4 different stages. The egg, the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and then it turns into a butterfly. Most butterflies, Mr. R here. Butterflies don't have a very long lifespan. That means they don't live for very long. They have very short lives. Butterflies have 4 wings. They like to eat or drink nectar from flowers. The largest butterfly in the world is the female Queen Alexandra's birdwing, which has wings that are 25 centimeters long. Quite a big butterfly. Butterflies can taste with their feet. Okay. Butterflies can only fly in heat and not in cold weather. And butterflies exist everywhere in the world except Antarctica. That's where it's the most coldest, so that's where you will probably not see a butterfly. There are lots more other facts that you may well have had, but these are some of the ones that I've picked out. Okay, now I'm going to put the link on for a video for you to watch. So I want you to pause the video here and watch the video clip to give you some more information about butterflies. I think we watched this last week, but it's a good video. It gives you the right kind of information that you will need. Okay, so in your learning packs then, you have a sheet that looks like this. And it says, so you've got 4 different sections. So the first one is, what is a butterfly? So that's your introduction. 2, what do butterflies eat? 3, where do butterflies live? Where's their habitat? And 4 is looking at the life cycle of a butterfly. Okay. So what I want you to do is to pop your name on here. So it says all about butterflies, that's your title. So I want you to put your name on so we know it's yours, okay? Or if you can put it on the back, that's fine too. And then you're going to have a go at planning the first 2 sections only, okay? So you're only writing in box number 1 and box number 2. Okay, you will not do boxes 3 and 4 until tomorrow. Okay, so you only need to do those. What you have is, in your packs, you have some information sheets at the back of your learning pack, in your literacy learning pack, and I want you to use that information, read it through, use the videos that we've watched, and have a go at writing some notes. It doesn't have to be lots and lots and lots, but I want you to include key vocabulary. Tell me, what is a butterfly? A butterfly is an insect. Describe the butterfly. So I want you to have a go at doing that. Section 2 is, what do butterflies eat? Now I know that is in the video clip that you will watch, so you'll get some information about that. So again, making the notes and using the information at the back of your booklet. Please do not just copy directly from the sheets. They are there to give you some information, but you must put them into your own words, okay? So I'm not expecting lots and lots and lots of sentences. What I am expecting is to write simple notes or just bullet points even, to just give me some information of what you know, okay? So you can include your key vocabulary. You have your word mat also in your pack, so use that to help you. So remember to only just do the first 2 boxes at the top, not boxes 3 and 4. That will be for tomorrow. Okay, you will need to use this information sheet to help you. So these should be in your pack already, okay? So I want you to use those. Extract, that means take the information out and then put it into your own words. You may have other ideas or other things that you've researched and you want to include that in your plan, and that is absolutely fine. It's not a problem, okay? So I want you to have a go at doing that, all right? Please remember, if you need any help with your literacy learning, then you can ask your grown-up to send us an email and we'll be happy to help you over email, or we'll give you a call, okay? So don't think that you're on your own, okay? So please ask for help if you need it. Remember, I'm looking for, sorry about that, my sentences got really muddled there. Remember, I'm looking for super neat handwriting, okay? Remember, just as you do learning at school, that's the kind of presentation I'm looking for, okay? Remember, if you make a mistake, just put a neat cross next to it and then write it on the next line or underneath, okay, if you have space. So have a go at doing that. Right, I shall speak to you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye.